We're joined by Lee Telman. He's the co-founder of BYCS, an Amsterdam-based organization that has a mission to push cycles in our cities. Thanks very much, Lee, for being with us. I think it's fantastic to be able to bike as much as people, say, in Europe do. But what would you tell people in, say, India who would say that, look, it's so hot that we need to be practical? I mean, it's just too hot to cycle all the time. What is your answer to them?
Right. Well, the first thing is just understanding a little bit of the historical context of cycling in a place like Amsterdam, where I live. Almost 50 years ago, cars dominated, and the entire city was choked by cars, which meant that city planners leveled all the trees, they covered over the canals, they handed over the city to cars. And at that time, a few really active mothers, mostly, started to protest and said, you know, this is enough. Cars are killing our children. They're killing us as we try to take our children to school. And that was the beginnings of the shift that happened to prioritize the bicycle as the primary mode. And ultimately what happened was cities started to give more space to bicycles and less space to cars. And what happened after that was, because bicycles take up less space than cars in cities, they were able to plant more trees. There were more greenways. The trees offered more shade. So, you know, we don't have hot summers like you do in India. But, you know, it does get hot here. It gets over 30 degrees, 35 degrees some days. And the trees offer some real shade. Now, if you have modern cities like you do in India that are completely paved over, that don't have a lot of tree cover, it is going to be very uncomfortable to ride your bicycles there. And so one thing I say is, make way for bicycles, make way for more shade giving, make way for a much more comfortable way of riding and being on a bicycle in cities.